Hello, and thank you for taking the time to tune in and see what metabolic balance is all about. My name is Kelly Cornelson. My education lies in holistic nutrition, canine nutrition, holistic culinary, therapeutic recreation, and advanced clinical focus in mental health and neurology. I am very passionate about this program and everything that it has to offer. It aligns with my firm belief that nutrition is the foundation for good health and that all bodily functions need a natural balanced metabolism to work effectively. This program has been the foundation to many life changing transformations, and I look forward to being a part of yours. So let's dive in and learn more about how this program is going to benefit you. Okay, so here's just an overview of what we will cover in our video session today. So, what is metabolic balance? Metabolic balance was developed over 25 years ago by Dr. Wolf Funfact in Germany. It was originally designed to help heal inflammation and help reverse metabolic syndrome. But while you're doing this, you're also supporting those with hypertension, high cholesterol, diabetes, obesity, and what a lot of people were accomplishing was an optimal body weight. So, what happens is the program is designed by studying the chemistry of individual lab values, chemistry of food, and then using food as a prescription. It's an innovative, all natural program that brings balance to hormones, optimizes your health, and leads to a new, invigorating lifestyle. This results in successful long term weight management. To date, this program is managed by dedicated physicians and nutritional scientists. So, it's a very holistic, whole food approach that is designed to set you up for long term sustainability without being dependent on anything like gimmicky products, shakes, supplements, products, or anything like that. So, the foundation of the program is that it balances its unique capability to develop a truly personalized nutrition plan based on an in depth analysis of your unique blood values, your medical history, and personal likes and dislikes. Your personalized nutrition plan acts like your roadmap. It indicates exactly what natural foods you should eat in order to orchestrate the biochemical changes needed for reaching your desirable weight and goals. Metabolic balance is 100% natural. So, like I said, there's no prescriptions, injections, pills, shakes, or any of that kind. You do not need to track, log, keep points, count calories. It's really more designed around being a whole food lifestyle. So, your local grocery store and farmer's market will easily provide everything you need to follow your personalized nutrition plan. What to expect from metabolic balance is weight loss, improved energy, hormonal balance, improved immune function, potential reduction or even elimination of the need for medications, better sleep, improved moods, less bowel or stomach problems, reduced allergies and intolerances, improved joint inflammation and pain, savings on grocery bills, potential benefit for sufferers of polycystic ovarian syndrome, type 2 diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. It's the highest success rate for long term health benefits and weight management. So, how does metabolic balance work? So, I want to start by going over the daily rules. They're very simple rules that you can implement into your daily basis. So, let's go over these. Rule number one, eat exactly 3 meals a day. What we really want to focus on is keeping your insulin low and slow and give your digestive system a break, stabilizing your blood sugars. So, we want three really well balanced meals with no snacking in between. Rule number two, ensure there's a break of 5 hours between meals. There is a little bit of flexibility here, of course, depending on your schedule, but we want to roughly have a 5 hour gap between meals. Rule number three, make sure your meals last no longer than 60 minutes. This is for grazers, for those who have lunch at their desk, for picking away all afternoon, then having an insulin spike up periodically. So we want to wrap everything up within a reasonable time frame, so about 60 minutes. Rule number four, begin each meal with a bite of protein. This is one very simple rule that is easy to do. So, meat, fish, chicken, poultry, cheese, beans, eggs, have a few bites of protein and then carry on with your meal. Rule number five, have only one protein per meal and three different proteins per day. This will maximize the absorption of amino acids, which supports hormonal balance. Rule number 6, if possible, do not eat after 9 p.m. Of course, depending on your schedule, we may need to accommodate the change there, like if you work shift work, for example. But if possible, do not eat after 9 p.m. Rule number 7, your water prescription. This is so imperative. You'll be given a specific allotment of water, and it is so important that you drink your water. You can always drink more, but never less. It plays so many vital roles in the body, but also 85% of weight loss happens through urine. So we have to give the body the tools it needs to excrete. So water is very important. And finally, rule number 8. Very simple, eat an apple a day. This is the last rule. It's like a power packed multivitamin. It lowers your uric acid, it drops toxins into the colon for elimination. There's really so much power behind that daily apple. Okay, so what we really want to talk about is metabolic flexibility. So, what is metabolic flexibility? It's when your body switches between using glucose as fat as a fuel source. So, this is controlled by the master hormone, which is insulin. So, I really want to dive into insulin. We'll spend a little bit of time here. So, elevated insulin levels. This is what happens when your insulin levels are elevated. There's certain foods that we eat that are going to impact our insulin levels and our blood sugar. Cholesterol. When insulin levels are up, it elevates our cholesterol. It elevates our triglycerides, so the fat concentrate in the blood. It elevates our stress hormone, which is adrenaline. It elevates our other stress hormone, which is cortisol. When insulin is up, it decreases melatonin, our sleeping hormone. It decreases our DHEA, which builds up all other hormones. It decreases our human growth hormone, HGH. And it decreases our body's ability to burn fat as a fuel source. So, how this program works is it's coached into 4 phases. So, phase number 1 is a very gentle 2-day cleanse. So, we take a little magnesium citrate in the morning, which will draw water to the colon. We still eat 3 meals a day. They are just lighter meals. So, it's very manageable 2-day cleanse. It's very gentle on the colon. It cleanses and it sets you up for preparation for phase 2. Phase 2 is what I call the strict phase. It is strict in the sense that you're eating specific foods that are laid out in your meal plan that are designed specifically for you. So when we take the in-depth profile, we take note of all your medications, any considerations, any food preferences. We send you for your blood work. So we'll do a very in-depth lab analysis, and then it's going to tell us exactly what foods are going to benefit you and support any imbalances and deficiencies you have. So for 14 days, we eat only specifically from these foods. And you will find that there is a very reasonable variety. I call this phase 1 and phase 2. So it's 16 days, a 16-day metabolic reset period. You'll be amazed at how good you feel at the end of these 16 days. And then we move over to phase 3, which is a much more relaxed version of phase 2. This is where we start bringing in weekly treat meals, cooking oils, condiments, way more food choices. We really loosen things up to be more flexible because we need to. This is where you'll stay longer. You'll stay in phase 3 till you accomplish your desired goal. Keep in mind, your desired goal is not a body composition goal, it's an all encompassing wellness goal. You have amazing energy, mental clarity, focus, sleep, so many things that you're feeling, that hormonal balance, those shifts, changes um, that you're at your optimal body weight. We will move over then to phase 4. Phase 4 is the maintenance phase. This is a really important phase. This is where we want to make sure that you're comfortably and adequately able to sustain and maintain your new health goals. My job is to guide you through every step of the way in these phases. So, how it works is you'll be given your own personal food list. Everyone's food list looks different. So this is just a small sample. How it starts is you will have a whole variety of proteins, and you can see here there's fish, seafoods, meats, poultry, yogurt, cheese, nuts, seeds. There's a good variety of proteins because every meal is going to be anchored with protein. You can choose any protein from your list as long as you have 3 different proteins a day. And then you're going to move over to your carbohydrates. Everyone will have a good variety of vegetables. If you're celiac, you can use rice based products and you'll have some fruits, additional carbohydrates as well. It could be potatoes, wild rice, oatmeal. So, again, this is a small sample, but you will have a good variety of foods to put together some staple meals. We've also included some recipe books, and I have a ton of recipe meal ideas that I can send you. So, you'll be given your very own specific set of foods. Again, no two nutrition plans are the same. Your foods will be specific to your chemistry as to what foods you're going to need to benefit and heal you the best. So then what happens is you're going to have your meal boxes. You will notice that there's 9 meal boxes here, but they are completely interchangeable. It says breakfast, lunch, and dinner. However, you can move these however you like. So you will notice the protein sits on top, cheese, eggs, poultry. All of these are interchangeable. You can have any protein as long as you have 3 different proteins a day. There's a ton of flexibility when it comes to putting your meal together, and that's my job to walk you through how flexible they are and how to use these meal boxes. And there's also a Metabolic Balance app where you put in your own personalized profile number, and all your groceries and foods and everything is right there for you. It's completely user friendly, and I will dive into a little more of that. So, and what science really shows us today is that by having 3 well balanced meals, it's going to keep us comfortable, support our blood sugars, but we're going to have a longer dip in that fat burning fuel source. So, this is what we really want to do. We want to eat, our body will use that glucose as fuel source for a period of time, usually a couple of hours. And this is where we really want to make sure we have those 3 meals a day, always supporting the master hormone, which is insulin. So let's go through our first consultation and what exactly that will look like. So, our first appointment will be an initial consultation. It's always no obligation, and we will discuss your health goals, where you're at, what you're looking to accomplish. We'll chat about this program and how it could work for you. We'll elevate your pillars of health again. So, we'll go through your nutrition, your exercise, sleep, stress management, and we'll have a tailored protocol for all pillars that'll help you find the balance that you are looking for. From there, we'll do a complete intake form, a medical assessment, and any medications, any major surgeries that you may have had. We'll look at your food preferences. We'll make sure we have all the information we need. Then I will send you the requisition that you need for blood work. You will go ahead and get that done. I'll work on everything on my end, and I will send everything to the team of doctors in Germany, and they'll usually get the plan back to me within a few business days. So labs are complete. I have the plan in about 3 days. From there, I will notify you that your plan is ready, and this is when we'll meet over Zoom. I will share my screen with you. I will walk you through your plan page by page, step by step, so you fully understand it. We'll go through any questions. As soon as we have gone through it together, I will send you everything you need. I'll send you your plan, your getting started guide with your frequently asked questions, recipes. We'll go over the labs, everything you need in that second appointment. From there, we'll pick your start date. And from your start date going forward, we do remain very closely connected. So you have access to me anytime. If you're at the grocery store, you can be like, "Hey, Kelly, how does this look?" Or what about the ingredients on this? You're making meals in your kitchen and you want to verify a few things. No problem. We'll do weekly accountability check ins. I do find that my clients find this very important to maintain accountability structure, and then we'll continue with our regular meetings. So, technically, our third appointment. So, we will also meet over Zoom. We will go over phase 3. So, we will meet to review phase 3, and this is where we are really going to bring in more food choices, some weekly treat meals. I am a huge advocate for balance. I think it's really important that you're still able to live your best life and focus on your health goals at the same time. Well, we'll bring in so many different components of phase 3 to really loosen things up. And then the fourth appointment. So it's technically broken into down into 6 weeks of accountability check-ins. So every single week we'll do check-ins, frequent communication, usually through text or email to support you as you ease into this transition. The first appointment is going to be at the 6 week mark. This is overall lifestyle appointment, how you're adapting to the program, how you're adapting to these new habits, and we'll talk about any changes or challenges you're having in the protocol, and we can discuss your overall lifestyle. Then again, the sixth appointment is again 6 weeks of more accountability check ins. We'll always check in on Fridays to monitor changes in your body composition. I will point out, included with every plan is something we call the Reno scale. It's something I ship to you. I'm not interested in your body weight as I am your compositions, your muscle mass, your visceral fat, subcutaneous fat, how your hydration is. It breaks down all those numbers so that we can make sure your composition is actually moving accurately. Again, it's not about your weight. So we do those check ins weekly. And once again, any communication that we need, we have back and forth as well. The fifth appointment, then we will meet at the 12-week mark, is about the halfway point through the program. And this is where we'll reevaluate the pillars of health. So many clients get super excited with this appointment. This is my favorite meeting because this is where the clients and I are in awe. We're shocked. A lot of people can't believe the way that they've rated their pillars of health 3 months ago. They can't believe what they've accomplished in 3 months. This is so exciting. Such an exciting appointment for me. We'll meet over Zoom, and then we'll evaluate those pillars of health and all your accomplishments. And then from there, we continue those weekly accountability check ins every week until the 24th week mark, where we review phase four, the maintenance phase. For some, we do meet and review this sooner, but I work with clients for a minimum of 6 months because I truly want this to be long term sustainability and not a boot camp or a quick fix. For some, we'll need to review phase four sooner. Some we will meet at the 6 month mark. No matter what, I want to make sure that you are adequately prepared and that you have all the phase forces you need and you're set up for life. This is what's so nice about this program. The consistent feedback that I receive is that if a client knows that even if I slip up a little bit, I know exactly what to do. I know what foods fuel me perfectly. I know my trigger foods. I know how to deal with these things. I know how to tighten up on those daily rules. I know exactly what to do. So you'll never really be in a position where you think there's something else that you should try or try something different for different results. You know what works for your body, and I want to make sure that you're really set up in our 6 months time together and you're set for life and you don't feel like you need anything else or everything that you've learned in this program with me should really set you up for long-term success. So we have some questions here. What is the success rate? So, like I said, there is a huge success rate. Clients are able to sustain and maintain their health goals. It does have a success rate of 60 to 80%. Metabolic Balance is in 36 countries, so each country has a different hovering rate. What I can say is the only program that is higher than 50% success rate in 35 countries. So, globally, it's the highest success rate in North America. I feel really confident that the success rate that this program has. So, what can you expect in terms of weight loss? During the 16 days of the metabolic reset period is when your body is going to move the quickest. It's the most rapid pace. So, you can expect anywhere from 5 to 8% of your total body weight as a loss during the reset period, and usually about 1 to 2% of your total body weight past that. So, for example, if you had a starting weight of 180 pounds, you'd expect anywhere from 9 to 14 pounds of weight loss during the first 16 days, and then 1.5 to 3 pounds after that. So you and I can discuss that together, what a realistic expectation is for you, and that this is very on point. Okay, so everything included in the program is the requisition form for your blood work, the custom nutrition plan from the doctors in Germany, the impedance scale, 6 months of personal coaching throughout your whole plan, A program, like I was saying, that doesn't have the yo yo effect is long term and proven success. I really confidently believe that you will never acquire any cost or anything ever again because this program will set you up for life. So there is no additional cost whatsoever. The total cost for everything included is $1,200 plus tax. I can issue a receipt for benefit coverage, which usually falls under either the nutritional counseling or the health spending account. So I think that is everything. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in and hear what metabolic balance is about. I really look forward to being a part of your transformation, like I said at the beginning. Any questions, you can contact me. My email is here, my phone numbers, and my website. Go ahead and head over to my Instagram account, give me a follow, and there's a variety of information on there. To book a consult, you can email me or you can visit my website. I can't wait. I can't wait to connect with you. Again, thank you for taking the time to tune in.